Hello everyone and namaste. This is restorative yoga designed to address all the stress that we put on ourselves throughout the week, and so you're able to stay strong and centered and better able to care for yourself and for all the things in your life. We're going to start by sitting in a position that you may find a bit uncomfortable at first, but the more you do this, the more you will get used to it. Sitting on your knees with your toes tucked under, and you even want your pinky toes there to get tucked under as well, to stretch underneath the feet and underneath the toes. I want you to close your eyes. And with every exhale, imagine the skin on your face getting heavier, relaxing all the muscles through the face, through the neck, through the shoulders. Allow the inhales to deepen and allow the exhales to lengthen. Set yourself an intention for the practice. As you go on, the mind may start to wander, so you can bring your focus back to your breathing or to your mantra. For myself, it's often letting go. Letting go of tension, letting go of responsibilities, letting go of judgments and negative self-talk. And instead of a demand, own this mantra. So instead of saying, let go, say to yourself, I am letting go. Slowly blink your eyes open. I want you to stretch the wrists for a second here. Take the backs of your hands, press them together, and start to feel that stretch in the back of the wrists and also through the forearms, through the extensors here. If your toes are still tucked under, we are almost done this position, so hang in there. Now interlace your fingers, stretch your arms forward with your palms facing forward. With your arms long, lengthen your arms overhead and allow the shoulders to drop. No stress here, just lengthen the arms up as much as you can. And on the exhale, let the hands go and stretch your arms to either side of the room, outside of your body, keeping the palms open. Hands are extended, fingers pointing up towards the ceiling. And exhale, release. Hands on the floor. If the toes are tucked under, release the toes and come to sitting. Lean back on your hands and take your feet wider than your hips. And you're just going to let your knees fall side to side. It's be a very easy movement, allowing for internal and external rotation. Start to loosen up the hips, especially if you've been exercising a lot or sitting a lot. The hips will get very tense. All the muscles and tendons around the hips will start to tighten. All right, and bring that to a stop. Bring the feet in towards each other. Soles of the feet touching. The feet can be out far away from you, so you're in more of a diamond shape, or you can bring the feet in very close. You just want your sit bones to be anchored on the ground. So if you're sitting back like this, then make sure you grab a block or a pillow and make sure that you're seated up tall so that your spine can be long, your sit bones can be anchored. Hands can be clasped around the feet without pulling on the feet. Make sure you're not affecting your alignment. Or the hands can be around the ankles, whatever feels comfortable for you. Feel that nice opening through the inner thighs here. Stay tall. Come back to your breathing. I'm going to stay here for about 5 breaths. And if it's comfortable, you're going to slowly hinge forward at the hips. The exhale may take you further. It's not going to be the goal though, just see what the breath tells you, see what the body tells you. Maybe the hands, the arms start to come forward. I am letting go. On the next exhale, slowly roll up. And come onto your back. Hug the knees into the chest. Circle the knees away from each other. And slowly lift your hips up and down away from the floor. Feel the lower back, get a slight massage there. And bring both feet to the floor. Let the arms come onto the floor, whatever height away from you that is comfortable. Cross your right leg over your left, so the right ankle is just over the top of the left thigh near the knee. And inch your left foot towards the left slightly. And then you're going to let your left leg turn in. So the left leg is going to be internally rotated, the right leg will be externally rotated. And the weight of the right leg on the left will encourage that release in the left hip for that internal rotation. Allow both legs to relax. On the next exhale, slowly walk that left leg back in, come to the starting position, and then I want you to continue inching that left foot towards the right, and then allow the left leg to turn out. So both legs will be externally rotated. The right ankle on top of the left leg is helping that rotation. You may not get very far here at all. Don't think about pressing the legs down or striving for a goal of release. Just go to where it feels comfortable, and maybe you are staying in that starting position, just allowing that right hip to continue to turn out. But maybe you find that both lower legs are actually stacked on top of each other almost. No specific position here, just allow the legs to relax in that externally rotated position. And release. Bring both feet back to the floor, about hip width apart. Cross your left ankle over the right knee. Walk the right foot out to the right a couple of inches and allow the right leg to turn in, the weight of the left leg, encouraging that internal rotation. Deep breaths, allowing the hips to rotate. Slowly work your way back to that starting position, inching the right foot back in under the right leg, and then inch the right foot towards the left. And allow the right leg to turn out, and allow the left leg to turn out on top of the right leg. No force here, no stress. Gentle turn out. If the legs start to slide to another position, you can let them as long as you're not feeling any strange sensations in the knees or the ankles. And slowly release, bring both feet back to the floor, and hug the right knee into the chest. If it's comfortable for you, extend your left leg forward. And on the exhale, just add a gentle pull on that leg, feeling the underside of the right thigh lengthen. You can stay here, or you can move to a single leg happy baby pose. So you can take the hands either still in the back of the leg, lengthening the lower leg towards the ceiling. The right hand can either come onto the inside or rather the outside of the ankle, gently pulling the thigh in towards the body. Or the right hand can grab onto the outside of the foot, gently guiding the leg in. Or you can even grab onto the big toe with your first two fingers and thumb, or the inside of the foot, whatever feels most comfortable for you. Extend the left arm out to your left side and stay here for a few deep breaths. And slowly release that. Hug the knee back into the chest briefly, and place the right foot just on the inside of your left thigh. Take your left hand on the outside of the right thigh, and then gently guide that bent leg over towards the left. For a gentle twist here, extend your right arm out to your right side and turn your head to the right. And we'll stay in this twist for several deep breaths. I am letting go. On the next exhale, slowly return to your back and change sides. Bring your right foot to the floor. Hug your left knee into the chest. If it feels okay, extend your right leg forward onto the floor. And if you'd like to move on to single happy baby pose, start to extend the lower leg towards the ceiling. Hands can be under the thigh, left hand at the ankle or at the foot, whatever's most comfortable for you. And without any sense of pulling, release the upper thigh towards the floor, towards the body, and allow that left shoulder blade to sink towards the floor. Extend the right arm out away from you, near shoulder height. And slowly, when you're ready, release that pose. Hug the left knee back in towards the chest. Bring the left foot just on the inside of the right thigh. Take the right hand on the outside of the left thigh and guide the left leg over towards a twist. Extend the left arm out away from you at shoulder height. And every exhale, relaxing a little bit further. Make sure both shoulder blades are anchored heavy to the floor. And when you're ready, on the exhale, return to your back. Hug both knees into the chest. And release the feet to the floor. Make sure the back feels comfortable. So the feet can stay on the floor, otherwise you can extend the legs all the way, allowing them to turn out slightly, feeling comfortable. Lift the arms again and lengthen them away from the body. Anywhere where it's comfortable, allow them to relax on the floor, in a spot where the shoulders can feel completely released. And you can stay here in Savasana as long as you like, focusing on your breathing, releasing tension, and letting go. As it is up to you how long you will stay in Savasana. I will now say Namaste.